Violence during and after a relationship is inexcusable. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month in the hopes that victims know that there are resources for them out there to get help. And tonight, a survivor of an abusive relationship sat down with our Angelina Salcido to share her story of traveling across the country with her abuser.
This survivor has never shared her story until now.
There's something that just strikes you that it's so similar, and it causes you to just really pause and think about your own story.
Michelle Spurzl was in an abusive relationship at 23. Over 20 years later, she's opening up after realizing her experience could be similar to Gabby Petito's.
We were traveling across country, and there were parts that were so great, like amazing vistas and beautiful sunsets.
But the tough moments stuck with her, and she kept them in.
I was talking to my parents, and I wasn't telling him about the horrible arguments, and I wasn't telling him about the fact that he was sleeping in the car and I was sleeping in a tent, and I wasn't sharing that stuff with anybody.
It took her years to realize she needed to leave.
It did start off as emotional abuse and psychological abuse, and I didn't understand that. But when it got to be someone's throwing a beer bottle at me, that to me was this whole, that's what, you shouldn't do that.
Michelle's now the CEO of Harbor House, Central Florida. She helps other victims navigate their own journey.
A survivor has to want to leave. We as helpers can say, this is bad, you need to leave, but it really, at the very end of the day, it has to be that person.
But making the decision to leave is never easy. That's why Michelle hopes others will speak up.
We all need to be able to say to someone, this is how I'm feeling. I would rather lose a friend because I cared enough to say that I was worried about them than lose a friend to domestic violence.
If you or someone that you love is in an abusive relationship, there are 41 organizations in our state alone that can help out. Many of the services are free.